key stakeholders in the region, United States of America being one. What are your expectations from the Trump administration?
Plenty. Plenty in the sense that the US government knows my views and the conditions in Afghanistan for a long time now. And I was happy to see President-elect Trump recognize last week the difficulties in Afghanistan and to talk about it. My advice to him would be to go back to a very in-depth reanalysis of what has gone on in Afghanistan, the good things that we have, the difficulties that we have, and the solutions that we must seek. He must also consult deeply with the regional countries, those who have now concerns about the situation in Afghanistan, those who have now concerns about the rise of new forms of extremism in Afghanistan and in the region, namely Daesh and all that. Therefore, it's time for the United States and for the new government to think deeper and go back to the drawing board.
Talking about the Trump administration, United States of America, while an important player in the region, has been working a lot in bringing stability in Afghanistan. But when it comes to working with countries in the region, such as Pakistan, there is, in a way that we've seen, US and various countries compromise on a lot of things, given that they require Pakistan in Afghanistan.
Require Pakistan and Afghanistan for what objective? For the objective of peace and security in Afghanistan? That has worked against them. Pakistan has not been delivering what we all needed in Afghanistan to end sanctuaries, to end promoting extremism, radicalism, and the use of extremism as a tool. Therefore, if this was the objective, clearly this objective has not been reached. Rather, we see more trouble in Afghanistan. Rather, we see more radicalism in Afghanistan. And also, unfortunately, as I've said before, in Pakistan itself, there is massive suffering by the Pakistani civilians, within the Pakistani civilians, at the hands of extremists that were raised there. So if that is the expectation, or was the expectation of US governments, that has clearly failed us. Therefore, let's go back to reconsider our approach. Not that we should go against Pakistan, but to bring Pakistan by the means available with the US and with the rest of us to proper conduct in this region with its neighbors.
If you have to advise President-elect Donald Trump when he begins his term, what would your few advice be on handling Afghanistan in terms of how US should handle Afghanistan, play a role in Afghanistan, handle Pakistan, and the military solutions, or not, political as well?
Exactly. We know that heavy-handed military action in Afghanistan did not bring them what they wanted. Rather, it caused massive alienation of the Afghan people and suffering to the Afghan people, and also suffering to the Americans, the waste of American resources and lives and treasure. And on the other hand, we also saw that keeping Pakistan engaged, hoping towards change in Pakistani behavior towards Afghanistan, or policies on the whole, did not bring them what they were seeking. Pakistan continued to do what it wanted to do, what it thought was good for them, which unfortunately is not, is proven now, is not. So on both these fronts, the United States must change track. One, begin to help Afghanistan in reconstruction, in improvement of the economy of Afghanistan, rather than wasting resources on military action in Afghanistan. They must begin to look at Afghanistan as a place where they can invest and earn from. Second, on Pakistan, they must be very clear. A country that they call ally must become an ally and follow the same objectives. You cannot be allies and yet walk in two different directions. One, seeking an end to extremism, the other promoting extremism. No.
Would you be engaging with this new Trump administration? Would you also be meeting and engaging in establishing contact with the Trump advisors and those who handle Afghanistan?
Sure, why not? If they approach me for views on Afghanistan, for consultation on Afghanistan, I'll be more than happy to do that, and will be honored to do that.